Deep psychological facts about women, emotional intimacy and stress that men will never understand. A woman can literally fall in love with a man just because of the way he smells, and she might not even realize it. Her brain links scent to emotion before logic ever kicks in. Studies show that women's tears contain a chemical that reduces male testosterone levels, and guess what? It subconsciously kills arousal. Women are more likely to get turned on by emotions, not visuals. That's why a single text message can ignite her, but a six-pack might not. Her memory is wired for emotional trauma. That's why she can bring up a 5-year-old argument with terrifying detail. It's not manipulation, it's neuroscience. Psychology says women are biologically programmed to overthink. It's not insecurity, it's a survival mechanism from our ancestors. According to research, women's brains release more dopamine from emotional validation than from physical pleasure. She could be madly in love with you and still fantasize about someone else. Emotional curiosity, not betrayal. A woman can mirror the personality of someone she loves without even noticing. It's called emotional mimicry. Women are more likely to stay in toxic relationships, not because they're weak, but because their brain releases oxytocin when they're in pain. According to a study, women's brains experience pleasure when they talk about their problems. Men, the exact opposite. Her ability to detect micro-expressions is biologically superior to men's. That's why she can just tell when something's off. Psychology says a woman's intuition is often more accurate than a man's logic in social settings. Women are more likely to fall for a man's ambition than his looks. Confidence triggers her reward system. A woman's brain reacts twice as strongly to rejection than a man's. Ghosting hits her neurologically harder. She's not being dramatic, she's being neurologically responsive. Her brain processes emotional pain like physical pain. Women remember voices better than faces. That's why she still remembers the tone you used in that one fight. Her attraction can completely disappear if you don't stimulate her intellectually. Looks won't save you. Psychology says the moment a woman stops talking, she's emotionally checked out. Silence isn't peace, it's detachment. Women bond over shared vulnerability. That's why gossip isn't always toxic, it's sometimes therapeutic. She can feel physically ill if her emotional needs are unmet. Emotional neglect hits like a virus. A woman's brain lights up in 7 different areas during emotional conflict. A man's, usually 2. Women are better at hiding sadness with a smile. It's emotional masking, and it's terrifyingly effective. Her need to talk things out isn't drama. It's literally how her brain regulates stress. Studies show that women's brains are wired to notice emotional disconnection faster than physical distance. Women can be emotionally loyal and still crave novelty. It's not cheating, it's evolutionary biology. Female brains process more data per second in emotional environments. That's why she can recall exactly what you said, where and how you said it. Her silence isn't indifference, it's often a test. She's watching how long you'll go without checking in. Women experience more emotional complexity in 60 seconds than some men do in a day, and they can feel conflicting emotions at once. A woman's attraction to you can be switched off by just one emotionally tone-deaf response. According to research, most women feel more connected after deep conversations than after physical intimacy. A woman's mind doesn't crave perfect. It craves presence. Your emotional availability trumps your resume. Women are biologically inclined to detect lies faster than men. Her gut feeling, backed by evolution. She can be completely loyal to you and still fantasize about a life without you. Duality is her default. Women often bond through shared pain. That's why her best friend knows all your dirty laundry. Psychology says, the more emotionally intelligent a woman is, the harder she is to manipulate. She's seen the game before it begins. She may forgive you, but her brain won't forget. Emotional memory has no expiration date. The most dangerous version of a woman? One who feels everything and says nothing. Her tears aren't always sadness. They're sometimes emotional overload. Her system crashes differently than yours. Women can fake emotions just as easily as orgasms. It's not cold, it's protective. Her strongest emotional attachments aren't always romantic. Sometimes her best friend outranks her partner. Women don't fall for words, they fall for consistency. That's why broken promises break trust faster than cheating. Her jealousy is often rooted in emotional neglect, not insecurity. The more independent a woman is, the harder it is to read her. She's mastered emotional autonomy. She can fall in love with your mind, lose interest in your actions, and still miss your energy. Emotional connection isn't linear. And finally, a woman can love you deeply while grieving the version of you she thought you were. Her pain isn't always visible, but it's unforgettable. If you find this video informative, please take a moment to share it with your friends. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you have made it this far, comment below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics like this, also make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Until next time, stay safe and awesome. Thanks for watching.